Yeah, man, for the one, you know, me one thing I'm going to hear, child. Everybody I keep on, he's sharing what he with you, man. Don't tell us, man. Hear me, sir.
Hey, yours truly, Kendra here. We're so live, Crossover TV, and right behind me you see DJ Bentley, and you know, tonight, I call this a celebration, and this is a show you won't forget. I promise you this. And DJ Bentley, you're gonna help me out, right? So I lost a good friend of mine. Thank you, Bentley. Captain Barky, good friend. More Bentley. So I want to say good evening tonight. It's a tribute to Captain Barky. When I say I want to say, I give my condolences. Bentley, bring it down. Thank you, Bentley. Bring it down a little bit. I love you. Good evening, Bentley. Give the wave, Ben. Give the wave. All right. So I want to do this. Folks, I'm glad you're tuning in tonight, and to all my loyal supporters that always, you never know what I'm going to do and what I'm going to say and where we're going to be on what page, Crossover TV. But I want to do this, everybody. I promise you tonight is a very special show. I'm not going to talk about the rumors. I don't care about that. I'm not going to talk about other people's opinion of what happened. That's really not our business. What I do want to say, it was a very heinous crime that happened, you know, in the area, and it was. I want to send the condolences to Captain Barky's wife. When I say Captain Barky, you guys, you know, you've been hearing in the newspaper. Some people didn't know who it was. So when I say Wayne Hamilton, maybe you'll know, and Tracy Bennett, you'll know that we were talking about an incident that happened past Saturday, around 3 o'clock in the morning. So I just want to say this next song, and the band that I have in the building tonight, the first time ever on Crossover TV. God is so good. God is awesome. And when I tell you that, trust me when I tell you. Because I've been working on this live band show. And you know what's funny? For a tribute for Captain Barky, it came about tonight. So God is awesome. You know, you may not say God, you may say different names of your religion and your faith. But to me, I just want to say, whatever your faith is, you're tuning into the right program tonight. And this is in honor of Captain Barky, a.k.a. Wayne Hamilton. And I want to say condolences going out to Mavis, his wife. I can't even possibly know what you're going through right now. And also, I want to do this. Tracy Bennett, she also left her children behind, as Captain Barky left his children behind. So it was something that shouldn't have happened. So tonight, we're not going to focus on the rumors and the gossip, and I don't care. So what we're going to do, DJ Bentley, give me the next tune. Captain Barky, please.
And the new wine that mash up the place on my screen, the go-go wine. What you doing on the go-go wine? That's got to go on my feet, man. And the new wine, girls. I've got to go wine. Give me the wine, make ya mash up in America. Give me the wine, make ya mash up in Canada. Give me the wine, make ya mash up in Portuguese, Mauritius, Give me the wine with the ocean, my bad. Give me the wine with the muggle as a screamer. Give me the wine, cookie little bubble. When you see the wine, she a sing back. Oh, wine. Give me the go, wine. Give me the go, wine. Give me the go, wine.
Alright, that's enough, Bentley. Alright, I'm going to tell you about a nice story with Barky. So the last, well, not the last time, but the time before that, we were actually, hi Devon, Fifth Element. We were at the Fifth Element camp, I call it the camp, over by Jackie Paradise. This was a while back. And we did a show with Assassin, and I brought the limo out, and we had like Assassin, and we had Barky, and we had Richie's, I'm going to get it right, Chuck Fender. Big up to Chuck Fender. And I just want to say we had a great time, and we laughed and we joked, and then Barky said, Kendra, I'm going to make it up to you. The next time I come up, I'm in your building. And he actually came up, and we did something called the God Swag. God Swag. So he's swagging. Barky is swagging right now, and I'm quite sure he is. So this goes out to his children and his family, and the fans, Shay Edwards, the management team. They'll all be up here. We may do a recap next week. I want you to tune in if you have, if you're really interested. Tune in next Thursday, and we're gonna have some artists come up that knew Barky very well, that performed with Barky a lot. So that's the next week's show. So you don't want to miss it. Lock your dial right here. And so in the studio for the when I say world premiere right here in America, in New York City, I'm excited. The Uprising Roots Band is in the building, and they're gonna do a tribute for Barky right here. You guys ready? Tonight, it's going to be different, all right? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to ask everybody on the set. We're going to go one by one. I don't even know where I want to start first. I'm so excited. Bentley, where should I start first, Bentley?
Start from left. I'm left-handed.
Left? Okay. Good evening, sir. Introduce yourself and play something. Introduce yourself and then play something for me. And tell the folks the instrument. Culturally, we're learning things. I like to teach, right? So you're going to teach the folks out at home tonight that's watching our viewing audience tonight. So tell them the name of your instrument.
Okay, well, this is a funde, repeater.
You said a funde?
Funde, yeah. A repeater, a drum.
A drum?
Yes.
Otherwise known as a drum?
Yes.
Okay. And?
I'm doing a congo from the percussionist of the Uprising band.
Alright, so you're going to play something? Okay. Oh my son would love that. I'm gonna try to make you commit to something. I know you guys are headed to Texas tomorrow, right? That's how much you love me. I heard you guys have a great deal of respect for me. That's what I heard, right? Teresa Kemp. So I want to say shout out to Teresa Kemp, but she told me this, and I said I have a great deal of respect for them because it's not easy to come up here and organize all of this at the last minute for a live show for Crossover TV, and you did it for me, and I want to tell you, I'm so humbly grateful, and I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. Sir, what's going on, sir? Look at the camera right there. Tell them exactly who you are.
I'm a kid, I play keyboard, I do spoken word poetry, the Uprising Roots from my brothers,
Would you like to do a poem tonight before you play? I know, I put you on the spot, right? You notice I put you on the spot? I didn't even say, we didn't practice. You know what, at home? Folks, you know me. I'm good for putting you on the spot. We don't practice. So, right? I haven't talked to you all night, right? Because I've been busy working upstairs, right? Yeah. Okay, you saw me working up there and you guys are working down here, right? Getting ready. Yes. Alright? So now I'm gonna put you on the spot. And since you guys love me and respect me right now, you're gonna help me out, right?
Sure.
Okay. Alright. Ready?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, this poem is for the female energy, But we don't beat women, you know?
We don't what?
Beat the lady. We don't
brutalize the lady.
Thank you. I'm really I'm glad you stay over there. Hold on right there. No, can I just say something before we go further? Tell the folks your name again.
Akin Sanya.
Okay. So when you said that, I was very happy when you said that. So I just let him come in with that. But I was happy when you said that because, as you know, it was a domestic violence situation. What happened in that parking lot, right? What happened that day? So, and I talk about domestic violence a lot on my program. So, being that there's no DV priority in New York City or anywhere in any state right now, I don't see too much being done to help women in domestic violence situations. So that's where we, as people, come in and we educate people how to treat people. Sometimes when you can't get along, you gotta walk away and say, that's okay, I'll catch you on the next one when I'm feeling better. You know, just find something else to do, right? Breathe. You know what? I need to take a walk. I like taking walks. You guys like taking walks? Let's take a walk, right? Take a walk. You know what? We're gonna get this out there. Take a walk. Just take a walk, right? Is that okay? So you're gonna educate and you're gonna say, talk about. Now I'm ready. I'm all ready now. Okay, hold on. I'm ready. Okay.
I never beat her. I play her smooth, syncopated tones, well-paced, graceful. I play the jump of Naya Bingi, death to all down pressers. I chant the jump of Shango, uttering turbulent, explosive sounds. I chant the jump of Watusi to affirm my divinity. The jump of Ashanti, affirm my spirituality. I chant the Congo from Cape to Cairo. Religious drums are spiritual songs, erupting like a Nyabingi avalanche, like an apocalyptic launch. Say, I never beat her. I play her smooth, syncopated tones, well-paced, gracefully. Rippling fingertips, caressing skin, wrapped in a wood mold. Listen, enter the ceremonial ground for a baptism by sound, erupting like a Nyabingi avalanche. The drum spirit take charge, touching soul and heart, uniting, playing her gently in a yin-yang lullaby drum chant. Anna.
Blessing. Now, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was going to say that will come in lines. That was so great. So I'm expecting you to write something for me and then sign it for me.
Sure.
And then I'm going to frame that.
Sure.
Because I'm going to have that somewhere here if it's on the set. I don't know where it's going to be. But it's very important that we teach. Each one, teach one. Because these kind of things can be prevented. Each one, teach one. And that's where we have to go. Crossover TV, I'm doing this a decade. And I'll never stop. We have to teach, educate. And that's what this program is about. Sometimes, you know what? We're having fun. We have music. But sometimes we have politicians. And sometimes we just do what we need to do to uplift our community. You ever heard the saying, it takes an entire village to raise a child? That's what it's going to, especially for my child. I know that's what it's going to take. So I'm counting on all of you guys out there in TV land to help us out. Okay? So now I'm going to let you come in and you're going to tell it, well, we know what you're playing.
Yeah,
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Play something.
Play something.
Let me say hello to my son. Hold on, because on that note. Hi, Isaiah. My son is home right now going crazy because he loves the piano. He plays very well. So, Isaiah, I know you're watching Mommy, and hi, sweetie, and he'll probably be looking for you and asking me when I get back, where's the piano? Okay? He calls himself the piano man. Just to let you guys know out there. I talk about him all the time, and my son is autistic, and I'm just, talking to you guys because I want you guys to educate people also on autism. Autism is a serious thing, and unfortunately, culturally, it's very hard to accept that. I notice in certain cultures it's hard to accept. Do we call it a disease? What do we call it? What do we call it? We're still trying to figure it out. We know there's IEPs, we know there's all sorts of things and names for it and classifications. But we have to deal with that. That's another serious thing happening in our community. You know, 1 in every 67, or now it's more prevalent in boys. You know, when you have your children, you don't know what it's going to be. And I want you to envision yourself. This is for a mother or a father with a child that has no disability. I want you to envision yourself in the shoes of a mother or father with a child that's fighting, you know, just to brush their teeth in the morning, just to tuck them in the bedtime and read a story. You doing a takedown. I want you to think about that. What would you do? You know, I want you to know how blessed you are when you're not in those shoes. I want you to start being, we as people, we have to be more grateful for what we have and the things that don't touch us, that don't come into our lives, you know, that are difficult. So I want you to think and treat your children good. When I see mothers and they screaming, today I don't know what's happening, screaming, the fathers too, we have to do better. We have got to do better. If I don't do this show and talk about all the good things that we should be doing, something's wrong. You understand? So I just want people out there to know that tonight's show, I'm going to talk tonight. And I just want you to feel it, to hear it, to think about what we can do that's different. How we can make this better. You understand where I'm coming from? As a community. Just right behind me, Bentley, give me the blaze. This is Carla Myrie, and he wrote this song. He's a teacher about autism.
They're going to be on your show on the 26th.
For every person, when a child is screaming in the store, when a child is rolling on the floor in a playground, and you're looking at that parent and saying, what's wrong with you? You can't control your child? I want you to think twice, because maybe this is what's wrong. We don't know what it is. So until you walk those shoes, I want you to think about it. All right? Thank you, DJ Bentley. Autism, and this is a matter of fact, on October 26th, we'll be doing a big show.
They'll be there.
And are you guys coming?
Yeah.
They're coming?
They'll
Are you
be
guys coming? Oh, okay, I'm sorry guys. I just found out, you know, I've been putting this thing together for autism. You guys are really coming? You're not kidding? You're coming back from Texas? And you're coming straight to New York to do this? I love you guys. Thank you so much. You serious? Honestly, guys? I was like, oh my God. Okay, I hope I don't cry. Honestly, this is so serious. Wow. Okay. All right, so now we're back. I'm going to do this right before I get to you. And you know I'm waiting for you. Okay, right before I get to you, I'm going to do this. Michigan, you know this. Papa Michigan is Smiley, is in town tonight. And he's going to, for all you guys in Michigan and Smiley fans, Michigan is in town tonight. And he's going to be